Alright guys, this is what I'm working on tonight. I'm going to take this bookshelf of my kid books and I'm going to sort through them, and I'm not doing it just by making stacks and saying keep, toss, keep, toss. First, I'm going to run through and find my favorites, make a stack out of that. Then we'll do step 2. So here's a few books that I really like to keep. I have a series of Miss Bendergarten books, Llama Llama books. There's another one I can't find right now. It's a Christmas one, and it's like a board book. And then a variety that I'm not going to get tired of reading. This is my home. This is my school. Otis and the Tornado, The Gruffalo, Steam Train, Dream Train, and Goodnight Goodnight Construction Site. So these are like my favorites. If I could only save 20 children's books from a fire, well, it would be this, and then I guess the Little House. So this is another section, Little House on the Prairies. These are the C.S. Lewis Chronicles of Narnia books. And then I've also got, where are they? Tolkien books. And lastly, let's see, where is it? We have a variety by Gary Paulson. So those are my, like, ride or die, probably more like 40 books. And then I'm also keeping all of these Dear America type books. Those are 100% not on the chopping block. Now comes the hard part. My kids have books that they are particular about, and even though I don't like them, I need to keep them for the kids because they like them, or at least they like the idea of having them. So that's my next step, is the stuff that my kids have come up and been like, don't get rid of this one. So I'll show you what I did with those. Okay, so we've got a stack of Gary Paulson books like Hatchet and Brian's Winter. I like Gary Paulson. I'm cool with this. A stack of Magic Treehouse books, which bore me to no end. And they don't like reading on their own, but they don't want me to get rid of them, so I guess we'll keep them. Boxcar Children, kind of neutral on those. And then a variety of little books that they just particularly wanted to keep. Some of them are pretty cute. Bread and Jam for Francis is pretty cute. Stone Soup we always laugh about because I add a whole bunch of bologna in there. We got St. Felix and the Spider, and just a couple other little ones. So next I'm doing it by kind of like subject matter. Alright, and here's some of our religious books, some board books, some kind of reference-y type things, and then these are more like stories and stuff. And then I actually found a few that I'm just gonna pass on because there we are. Sorry, some of them are duplicates and some of them are just a little young for my crew. The little ones have enough little books that they should be very happy. And this one I accidentally put in there because even though it's religious, it's also Christmas, and that is a different section. These are the Christmas books that we're keeping. And I never thought that I would get to this point, but I actually have a few that I'm going to be passing along. We're just done with them. Alright, you stuck through it this far. The top shelf is 100% keep. Bottom shelf is 100% keep. This middle shelf, I wish I could just get rid of it. But I know there's a few in there that I or the kids would miss. And can I show you one of the things that as an early childhood educator, it shouldn't be a problem for me. I should just love this book. But I don't. Same with all of the Dr. Seuss ones. I just don't. I just want to get rid of it. My kids would be like, oh no, where's Dr. Seuss? And I'd be like, I don't know. So I've got some hard decisions to make. I'll let you see what I end up deciding here in a little bit. Okay. This is the part that I want to keep. If it was just up to me. And if it was just up to me, this is what I would be getting rid of. So, but things in this pile, it's like, well, who gave it to them, and will they ask about it will the person who gave it to them ask, or will they ask about the person that gave it to them, right? But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I guess we'll see what I end up cutting out. I think I have it. You guys want to see? Okay, first of all, that's a little stack of books that we're just kind of outgrown. It's not a lot of them, but enough. And all organized. I even kind of organized the adult section, although we read these to our kids as well. And then my own little book over here, or little book section over here. But I think now everyone's going to be pretty happy with what is still here. And if we ever get a massive house, we'll have an entire library. But until then, this is going to work. So, I'm just working my way around the room. Next is going to be fabric. But I don't think I'm going to dive into that tonight. Instead, I'm going to hide the books that I purged so that the kids don't spaz out that I'm getting rid of them. And yeah, slowly but surely getting things to where we want them to be. Yeah, hopefully that was somewhat entertaining for y'all. See you later.